Welcome, Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today's review is on the Transformers Universe Deluxe Class Sideswipe. And here he is in his alt mode, which is based off of it's based off of a Lamborghini. I think it's supposed to be based off of either a Lamborghini Gallardo, or however you want to pronounce it, or a Countach. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, this is basically a generic Lamborghini-esque vehicle mode. And that's what it's based off. And here it is. And I think it looks really nice. Very nicely detailed. It's a very side-swipey vehicle mode. I really like that the license plate on the back said swipe. I think that's really cute. Very, very clever touch and stuff. And yeah, as you can tell, he does roll quite well. And yeah, very nice. Very nice vehicle mode. Nothing else I'm going to really say. It's got 4 wheels and can roll. So let's get on to transformation, which is... How do I describe this transformation? It's not really that... It's like slightly annoying the first time you do it. But it's not too bad. So first things first, you have to remove his accessories like this little thruster pack. I think that's what this is called. Whatever, this little piece. Put it off to the side. And his other accessory, which is his weapon, is this piece. This little blaster. And if you can see, it became the actual exhaust pipes of the vehicle mode. I love when figures integrate accessories like that, where the weapons and accessories hide as actual vehicle parts. Like real vehicle parts. Not just, plopped on top or anything like that. So, now we get on to transformation. Which, the instructions usually say to do this first, so you pull these back. And then you just, it's a little weird, but you then have to like unpeg this, unpeg that. Then, I won't let you do that. So you gotta unpeg this a little more. I think honestly it'd be easier if you just extend forward the entire cab. Unpeg. There we go, and then pull forward. Because there's these little bits here, these little plastic bits extend in and out. You can see. So it'd be easier if you just sort of unpeg this, then extend out to give you clearance. That way you can fold out what will eventually be his robot legs. So let's finish that up. Fold out the feet. Fold out the feet and rotate them to the side. Fold out the feet. And rotate them to the side, then separate. And then you just rotate forward, like so. And with that, the legs are basically done. So now for the rest of him, you can kind of see it already. Flip this piece up. For some reason on mine, this arm tends to pop off. But you basically rotate this out, like so. Like so. Rotate it out, rotate it in. Sorry, it's a bit fuzzy. And then you fold it. Then you have to like bring this whole thing down and then angle it in a way. It's really weird. This part's always finicky. A bit finicky for me. Oh, there we go. You essentially have to like line up the wheels in such a way and angle it and you have to like push it up at an angle to fit this middle bit into this white bit. So there we go. If done correctly, it'll click into place. And you saw the little front flap thing, you do have to fold down. So we have that ready to go. These pieces here. Oh, I forgot to rotate them back. So hold on. You have to rotate. There we go. There we go. You have to rotate these back. This white bits back. There. Popped it off. Oh no. Technical difficulties here. There we go. Popped it back in. So yeah, these are supposed to be facing this way. There's like a little notch for them here. So like that. So ignore this looseness of this one. Pop that back in. You see, I'm not going to really use this arm too much, so I'm just going to finish it off. Rotate it forward. Bring this out a little bit. Rotate it. Rotate. And then push it back in. There we have that arm ready to go. Go. And for this arm, same thing. You have to find the little notch, which is up here. So the notch would be also up here. There we go. Notch is there, same thing. Rotate. Bring out a little bit, rotate. Rotate the door, and then push it in slightly. And we almost have them done. And then you rotate this whole thing, which actually lifts up his robot mode head. So you have to be careful about it. So, it's falling apart. It's falling apart. Hold on. Get this. So you carefully rotate this up, rotate this, and it lifts up, revealing his robot mode head. Like so. Oh, and here's a fun fact. If you rotate the arms around and everything, this would be how you get to Sunstreaker, which is what this guy is a repaint / slight retool of. Because there was an earlier Universe Deluxe class Sunstreaker, and this is basically what Sunstreaker would look like. You just got to rotate everything to aim to look in this direction. But since it's Sideswipe, you have to rotate the head. This is the extra steps. Rotate the head, rotate the waist, like so. Rotate the waist, and now he's done. And there we have, Sideswipe in his robot mode. And it looks good. I really like this. It's a nice update of his Generation 1 design, but it still looks fairly unique about it. And as I mentioned earlier, he is a repaint / retool, or slight retool, of the deluxe, of the earlier, for him anyway, the earlier Universe Deluxe Sunstreaker, which is, in canon, this character's brother. So they are brothers. They're twin brothers, in fact, which is weird because they don't look exactly the same. They're like roughly identical. It's one of those, they look different enough where you can tell them apart, yet they're supposed to be twins. Whatever, that's whatever they say. So yeah, here is Sideswipe. And like I said, it looks very, very cool. Very nice looking robot mode. Check out his head sculpt. And yeah, that honestly looks very much like G1 Sideswipe. And as you can tell, he does have light piping, which is very nice. So head is on a ball joint. Like so, I'm not going to do that arm because it's loose. So arms can go out that far. They are on ball joints, go 360. So they're on ball joints. There's this extra hinge here, which is supposed to lock into place. But again, I did pop it off, so it doesn't want to do it now. Either way, it is supposed to do that. Swivel at the upper arm. Double bend at the elbow, which is very nice. And a swivel at the fist. And the doors can also move a little bit. So there's that. There is a waist swivel. Move this a little bit. Legs can go out that far. Forward, back. Swivel at the knee. Yeah, it is on a ball joint. Swivel at the knee. Bend at the knee. And the legs not only have a little ankle, but are also on ball joints. Then you have this extra hinge because of transformation. The legs can also bend inward and out, which does make posing him with his legs straight a little bit annoying, a little bit of a pain because they tend to just, when you're messing with them, they tend to move to the side. But if you mess with it a little bit, you can get his legs straight and get him in a nice standing position. So yeah, he has quite a bit of articulation, which is very nice. Very nice, especially for being such an older figure. He does have quite a lot of articulation. So yeah, next thing we come to his accessories, which are these two pieces. And funny enough, these two pieces can be combined. So if you angle it like this, then bring these pieces out and around. It's a bit too hard to explain, but you have to like angle it on. Here we go. Angle it like that, just press this down, and then you have this little, darn it. Everything's falling apart with this figure. Why, Sideswipe? Why are you falling apart? I like you. You're a great figure. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. You have it like this. So you have this little blaster, like supercharged blaster, and he can hold it in his hand, like so. But you can also do a couple other things, we can also do that, which I prefer to do instead. You can plug this onto any one of these holes to give him his Sideswipe's iconic shoulder cannon / shoulder missile. You can do that with this. And this can also just be pegged on his back, like so, to give him, I think this is supposed to be a thruster pack, so a little mini jetpack, which I don't remember if he actually had it. Although I feel this is a carryover from the Sunstreaker mold, and that's why he has it, because they just carried over his accessories. But yeah. So here we have, I guess you can fold it to make it a little more condensed. Yeah, you know what? I'll leave it folded to have it look more like a contour jetpack. So yeah, and there's his shoulder cannon, and yeah. So there we have Universe. Come on, zoom in. There we go. Universe Sideswipe. And overall, very, very nice figure. Very nice looking figure. Again, the transformation is a bit weird, but it could just be mine since it wanted to fall apart so much. Especially this arm, that's why I didn't really touch it too much. There we go. There we go. But yeah, technical difficulties aside, I think this is a very nice, solid figure. You can't go wrong with this version of Sideswipe. Very nice figure. A lot more articulated than I expected. So yeah, now to size comparisons. Here we have Ratchet and Cliffjumper. And this is surprising. He's actually a little bit bigger than my Ratchet. Not bad. He's a little bit bigger he's a bit bigger for a deluxe class, which is nice. And now for guest size comparisons, here we have his twin brother Sunstreaker of the Earthrise variation, and the other of the unofficial Lamborghini trio, Red Alert, from the Walmart edition Siege deluxe class. And here they are. And yeah, now that I have them side by side, I didn't realize how much taller Sideswipe is to them. Like, you can tell that the figures kept getting shrunk. But yeah, here they are. And I think they look really good together. Especially for me, I adore that the three of them are all completely different molds, even though their alt molds are very, very similar. All three of them are based off of a Lamborghini. But it's nice that they're all three completely different figures. For me, anyway. So yeah, this is what the three of them would look like. And I think they look very nice together. And yeah, so what do I think? Final thoughts? I think he's a great, solid figure. Mine has technical difficulties, but that's just mine. I figured, though, if you are able to get yours, you won't have this problems like this. But yeah, so this has been my review of the Transformers Universe Deluxe Class Sideswipe. This is and before signing off, here's my special person's Instagram. Please check it out. Here's mine if you're curious. Here's hers, which is more important. And yeah, this is Composite Enerjoe signing off. Peace out and be safe.